Hi, my name is Marieme, and I'm here with We Found New Music, Grant Owens. And this is a song that I'm going to do for you. It's called Be the Change.
Every day you say I will make a better world. Life is not a fairy tale, no, not for boys and girls. You got to stop the talking, got to get down. Ooh, stop the talking, got to get down. Intentions only take you far when you're on the road. Don't wait around for people to do what you should do. You got to stop the talking, got to get down. Ooh, stop the talking, got to get down. So be the change, yeah, be the shelter. So be the one who's standing up when they're looking at you, yeah. Be the change, be the shelter. Don't be tomorrow waiting for that day to pass you. A heavy heart can slow you down when you're not aware. Clear the spaces in your mind, stop to breathe the air. Lay a brick day by day, build your house of love. Show that there's a better way to help us rise above. You got to stop the talking, got to get down. Stop the talking, got to get down. So be the change, yeah, be the shelter. So be the one who's standing up when they're looking at you, yeah. Be the change, be the shelter. Don't be tomorrow waiting for that day to pass you. Do, 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 do. If not now, then when? Just begin. Do, 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 do. If not now, then when?
I'm going to do a little breakdown for you.
So stay woke, baby. They gon' find you out, gon' catch you creeping. Oh, now stay woke, baby. So don't you close your eyes. So be the change, yeah, be the shelter. So be the one who's standing up when they're looking at you, yeah. Be the change, be the shelter. Don't be tomorrow waiting for that day to pass you. Don't be tomorrow waiting. Don't be tomorrow. Ooh,
That's great. This next song that I'm going to do for you guys is called Built for Greatness. It was just released.
And I know that it blows your mind. Yeah, it blows your mind. How do I do it so effortlessly? How do I do it in my sleep? How do I do it? You know that it comes from within. Nothing can stop me now, 'cause I was built for greatness. Do, 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 do. I was built for greatness. Do, 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 do. And I'll keep rising up, rising up, rising up, rising up. Ooh, ooh, ooh. I got the power, 'cause I was built for greatness. I'm the ruler, I'm the giver, I'm the keeper. Yeah, yeah, yeah. I'm the ruler, I'm the teacher, I'm the giver. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Hey, you never see me without my crown. I go high when they try to bring me down. And I know that it blows your mind. Yeah, it blows your mind. How do I do it? How do I do it in my sleep? How do I do it? You know that it comes from within. Nothing can stop me now, 'cause I was built for greatness. Do, 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 do. I was built for greatness. Do, 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 do. And I'll keep rising up, rising up, rising up, rising up. Ooh, I got the power, 'cause I was built for greatness. Ooh, la 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 la. Oh, 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 oh. Ooh, 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 ooh. 'Cause I was built for greatness. Greatness, greatness.
All right, we are joined by Marieme in the studio on Wfnm Music. We're blessed with your presence. Thank you so much for joining us.
Thank you for having me.
You just performed a couple of beautiful acoustic renditions of some new tracks.
Yeah.
You can go stream and go stream them now and support her. Welcome to the studio.
Thank you
Welcome
for
to
having
Wfnm
me.
Music. Finally, I've been a big fan for a long time, and the time is now.
Yes.
The single is Built for Greatness, and I'm a huge fan of this song, and thank you for performing it live with us today. Welcome to the studio, and let's learn a little bit about you, some background. Well, first of all, Built for Greatness is out now. You
Yeah.
must be so proud of this track.
Yes, I'm very proud of it because I feel like we need reminders in this world of how amazing we are.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
Absolutely, and that's a
And,
reminder of that. Okay, that's
yes.
good to know.
it's activation.
And that's out now. So where are you from? And tell me a little bit about what your music's about.
I'm originally from Senegal, West Africa, for those who don't know. I moved to the Bronx when I was 7 years old, and I traveled a lot of places, and now I'm in LA pursuing music, making it official. And what I've always come to find was that humans are the same everywhere you go. We all care about the same things. How we're going to feed ourselves, how we're going to feed our families. We're all the same. And that's what helps me focus on the similarities that we have instead of our differences. When I was like 6 months old, I was born in Mauritania, actually, which is right above Senegal. My mom is Senegalese and my dad is Mauritanian Senegalese. And there was a war between those two countries when I was born. Wow. And so at 6 months old, we had to get on the last plane out of Mauritania to escape war, and we lost everything. And so when I think about that, I think about all the conflicts I've known about conflict since I was born, Yeah, I couldn't do anything for myself, and here I am now. So I trust the flow in the universe, and I'm just very excited to be here and alive and happy.
You put those real life experiences into your songs.
Yes, for sure. For sure.
And I noticed that you do travel the world
Yeah, I love to travel.
And performing and just visiting here and there.
Yeah.
But you see that, like you were just saying, everyone's the same.
Yep.
They have the same needs.
Yep.
But you get to see how each culture is handling the different stresses they're dealing with, and what they can appreciate and what they are not unable to. I mean, I'd love to hear more about your world travel. Are there any of your favorite locations that you love to go to and perform or just visit?
So I studied abroad in London when I was in college, my last semester. I grew up in a very religious household, so my parents were not trying to have me sing. They're like, no, you're gonna go to hell if you sing. So it was a whole thing. So I was like running away most of my life. So I ran to London. I moved to Italy right after college.
Really?
And then I've always loved traveling and like backpacking and stuff. And then my most profound trip though was, the trip to the inside, which is inside myself.
You found yourself.
Yes, that was the most profound travel I could have ever done. But I did that in Peru in the jungle. So yeah, I went deep in the jungle to go just get my ego in check, meditate and learn more about the world and how I can be a better person. And I did a lot of plant medicine. So those types of travels are my favorite.
Wasn't ready for that. So did you write some music based on your experiences in Peru?
Yeah, I mean everything I've done from that time was I was in like a bad place, I would say, because I knew that my parents didn't want me to be a singer, and that just caused me so much hurt. And within the culture, I just felt stuck. And so I used to just not be good to myself, really, like I would try to numb my pain all the time. And I was like, I just can't go on like this, because I was turning 27 and I was like, all my favorite musicians that I love, Jimi Hendrix, Amy Winehouse, all those people died at that age. And I was like, maybe there's something crazy going on. I mean, it's like a very crucial time in your life. And so I went to just get my life together. And so everything that I have done, I tell people that when I went to the jungle to do ayahuasca, I took a time and space jump. That's what I like to call it. Wow. Because I progressed so much and learned so much, downloaded so much information that helped me become a better person, not only to myself and to the outside world, because how you treat yourself, and I mean how you treat people is how you treat yourself, really. So I knew that like the most important work that I could ever do in life is to heal myself and heal my trauma so I can be better for everybody else.
Wow. Yeah. That's wonderful. I'm so glad I asked you. And obviously you're able to heal some trauma through music as well, and music preparation. And tell me about your music process. Do you work with certain producers you love? Have you found a style that you like to stick with? I know it's eclectic. I feel like you're all over the place style-wise, which is the best.
Yeah, I mean, I think it's the best, but people try to put you in a box and they're like, oh, what are you? Are you R&B? Are you soul? Are you this? Are you that? I'm like, I'm everything, And I feel like that's the message I've been trying to push forward. So I wanted to start that way too, just because if I did any one thing, they'll put you in a box. And then if you deviate from that, they'll be like, oh, like, why are you doing? But I'm good at everything. And I feel like the sound of the future is going to be genreless, really. I mean, it's going to lean towards something, but it's just going to be music that comes from a higher place. Yeah.
Comes from the heart. It doesn't matter. Well, you have a grand sound, and it's, you've got a little bit of inspiration from all sectors. Tell me some of your inspirations. And your music. It's
all about the voice and the message. I feel like that's what keeps it consistent between genres. I started producing too. I'm learning how to produce, which is amazing, because I used to go into the studio and I would give my power away to the producers, because for me, I was like, I didn't go to music school. These people know better than I do. So I just like let them do whatever. You know what I mean? But now I'm trusting in myself more, because I understand the language of production.
Wow.
And I feel like the best record that I'm going to make in my life is going to come from me, produced by me.
Can't wait to hear it.
Yeah, no, it's going to be epic. I'm really excited for it.
You're experiencing it all, working with others, but sometimes the best way to get it done is to do it yourself.
No, for sure. For sure.
Bring your own everything into it. Some of the best people in the world do it that way.
Yeah, Prince. I'm not comparing myself to Prince. I don't know how to play any instrument. I'm just saying.
But Prince is a great inspiration.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's hard to compare yourself to Prince. I think he did like 1,000 songs a month.
Yeah, no. He was superhuman.
superhuman. That's it. Superpower of music.
Super, yeah. So as I was saying before, I think the individual work that we all do is going to be the most crucial thing in life. So I talk about self-love a lot, and people don't understand that. I mean, they do understand what self-love means, but it's like telling a kid what fire is, unless they actually know, have felt it. And a lot of people have not felt like love to even know what self-love is. You know what I mean?
Wow.
That's because that's what I mean, love is the law of the universe. And we all do things because of it. We all do things because of lack of it. You'll see it in studies all the time, where abortion rates, where like abortion was banned and stuff. And they have like people who had children that are not in a loving environment, like the correlation of crime and all these things. Like you always see it. Like when they say a child would burn down the village to feel his warmth, it's truly is like we act on love. So I talk about that all the time. And so what I mean by self-love is going to save the world is that we individually are holding the reality of this world together. You know what I mean?
Yes.
We're like the individual little firewalls, like holding this reality together. And if each one of us can change, like how I treat myself is how I'll treat you.
Yeah.
How you're treated is how you'll maybe treat yourself too, but it comes from within and like
So
it radiates
inspiring.
out.
You're right.
We're like the drop in the ocean. No. So that's what I try to preach. That
preach
to
love,
go in,
not hate.
to go in and do the work to heal your traumas so that you see the world for what it is, see the world for the truths of it, because there is one truth in the world, but we all have different views and we all have different beliefs and different facts, which is why we're not aligned with the truth. And so we should seek truth and not just
love.
Validate what we know. So
I couldn't
I
have
think
said
that's
it
what
better
it is.
than that. That's true. Incredible. Very great insight. And so let's talk about your next projects. So you have Built for Greatness now. What's next after that?
I came out with Built for Greatness, and I'm working on my first album. Is a heartbreak album. I'm deviating from the revolution stuff. Because I feel all types of emotions, and I've been working on this on this album for a while. Actually, Grey's Anatomy heard one of the first songs from the album, and they put it in one of their episodes last week.
Wow.
But it's not released, so people are like looking for it. They're like, "What is this song?" And I'm like, "It's not released yet." Yeah, I know, but I'm like, I have a plan for the album, so I just want to like honor the plan. But I love that they picked it up.
I can't wait to hear that song.
Yeah. So I'm working on that, and I'm working just on a lot of music that helps us get to a better place as humans and shift the consciousness, because it's dire times and people are not processing well.
It is.
There's a lot of grief and just a lot of,
We have to help them out with all these troubles. But well, that's such great insight. Great. And then also we have a show together I just want to quickly mention before we leave.
I'm so excited.
The Spring Super Show. We've never had you perform on the Wfnm Music stage. This is your moment.
I'm so excited. Yes.
On our grand stage at Hotel Ziggy, May 19th. Free. RSVP. Come in. It's our first time doing a grand event together. So, Marieme, thank you so much for joining us today.
Thank you, Grant.
And thank you for performing. Built for Greatness is out now. Marieme on Wfnm Music.
Thank you so much, Grant.